What is up, everybody? We have already got started. We've got the Jeep in the garage. We are currently taking the seats out. I've got the two front seats, as you saw. Got them out. But I did discover something under this carpet. Right there. See that? No bueno. Right there. So that is the floor paint, rusted out. So you couldn't see it. You cannot see it from the, the carpet, and underneath you could barely see it either. But that is the only rust spot on this Jeep, is this pan right here. I'm not putting the carpet back down. I'm gonna leave it bare, metal. Well, leave it bare, but do my own touch on it. But I hope you can see this right here. If you come over from this angle, you can see the rust. So they actually sell a new pan. I believe, I'm trying to think, I think it's from like this spot forward. So one option I could do is just replace the floor pan. They had it was for 70 bucks. So for $70, I could just get a replacement, stick it in, weld it up, bada boom, bada bing, be done. So I may do that. It was only 70 bucks, and that might be the cleanest option. The other option is I do have some of whatever the sheet metal kind of stuff is. I could bend it, so I may do that, and just kind of, it might be easier just cutting a section out and rebending it instead of cutting the whole pan out and doing it that way. So that might be the easiest way. I haven't decided. The back bench seat, all the seats have been taken out over there. I probably will keep those and put them back in to save money, but eventually I'll probably go to some bucket seats, at least in the front, and maybe some custom upholstery in the back. But so there are 3 amps under the back seat, with a mess of wiring, and to be honest, I never had them working, so I don't know if they work or not. It looks like this one's labeled sub. There was not a sub in here when I bought the Jeep. I'm just gonna be reusing the gas tank and going with diesel in that same tank. So what I'm gonna do is put a sump in the bottom, like I did in my B3000 earlier on this channel. If you haven't seen that, diesel swapped, I diesel swapped a Mazda B3000. So we kind of had to do the same thing, drill a hole in the gas tank at the lowest point in the gas tank, put your sump in, and then you have 2 hoses coming from that. One is the feed and one's the return. So very simple that way. It feels so good to be back doing a build. So one reason why I do not like to keep the carpet in, not only I don't think it looks good, but also it holds water. So why you see a lot of Jeeps with rust, especially up there, is because the carpet holds water. So you can see in here, it had rained, and I had, you know, you can see right here, see all that, the dark, that's water moisture. And there we have it. The top is off. So all this is coming off because this cage is coming out, and it's gonna get shipped off to the powder coater, and we're gonna do some powder coating on that, and it's gonna look sick, let me tell you. So very excited, but I'm gonna finish up getting this carpet out. A few little touch-ups that I did. Pulled some of the wiring off and got rid of the speaker bar that was up top there. I'm gonna leave that off. Not a huge fan of the look. The wiring is just atrocious back here. I think just kind of laying a sheet and then bending it down and then connecting it will be fine. So that's probably what I'll do instead of buying the whole pan. What's up, guys? We are back in the garage. A little kind of different little thing we're gonna be doing today. But just a quick update. I did get all the wiring out. It was just a mess back there. So took a lot of time, got the wiring out. There's a whole bunch of it sitting right there. It was just atrocious. So what we're gonna be doing today, loading this up on the gooseneck and power washing the whole tub, getting everything nice and clean. That way we start with a fresh situation here. We're pretty much gonna just get this loaded right onto the gooseneck. You can see the tunnel, the trans tunnel and everything is pretty dirty up in there. We're just gonna get under it. Since it'll be on the gooseneck, it'll be a lot easier to reach all these spots from underneath. And then we'll get the top too. We got the back seat belts out. We'll leave the front ones in. Oh, okay guys. Finally out of the garage. And you can see we've got it gutted out. Ready to load on the gooseneck. And to get this bad boy all pressure washed and so forth. So really looking forward to this. Jeep is loaded up now. Just need to strap it down. Something that I just ran into is the battery on my winch died. So it's out a little bit. So I have to figure out option. I don't have another battery, but I don't know. We'll see what I can. We'll see what I can come up with. Oh goodness, today has just been an absolute mess of a day. We went to get our COVID testing because we're taking a flight. You have to get that done, and we went there, and then we waited for hours and hours and hours, and then they call us asking when our flight is. Oh, and then our flight, they say, is too far away, so we have to reschedule for another day. And anyways, it's a Sunday. I have a massive throbbing headache. I'm just over today. Just over it. So all that to say, we are almost done. I have a pounding headache. I'm ready. I feel like just going to bed, to be honest. But anyways, let's do this real quick. And when you get in a pinch and your battery runs out, hook 2 jumper cables together. It works. We are all loaded up. Gonna roll out to the car wash and power wash this thing. I got the whole family with me, so grab some food while we're out. But whoop, there you have it. Flip this up. So yeah, blew it out with the blower, but once we get the pressure washer, we'll get all the rest of this junk out and we'll be good to go. All right, and we are back. I apologize, I did not video any of the power washing. Kind of boring anyways, but we did get it nice and cleaned out. A good start. There's still dirt inside, but that will need to be vacuumed out before I, finish it for sure. But I still need to figure out exactly. Probably here shortly we'll be taking the roll cage out because I would like to get that shipped off right down the road to powder coat, but I'm not sure if I'll do that before. I'm torn. That would be money spent, but not money that has to be spent. So I may just focus on the engine, getting that in before I start doing cosmetic stuff to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking because there's not much more to say at this point, besides really just waiting on time. The next step is going to be very time consuming, so I'm waiting on to have the time and probably an extra set of hands here to help me get the engine in, and also still on the lookout for a transmission. So kind of all those variables have kind of put a weight on everything else. That'll wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys for following this build. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I'm out.